Hello, welcome to today's model showcase. So it's not really just one model. This is actually the result of my completed commission for a bunch of tanks that I was doing for somebody. I figured since I don't really get the opportunity to show off models like this, I thought I'd take this opportunity and do exactly that. So this is basically a set, kind of a Tank War starter set by Warlord Games for their Bolt Action Tank War game. And it came with the American starter set, 3 Shermans, 3 Hellcats. Got a chance to put these together and apply some of my scale modeling skills and techniques, and I had a blast doing it. So let's kind of take a look at close-up of these other models. Okay, all 3 of the Hellcats were basically built the same way. The only thing that really differs on them is the positioning of the little satchels on the side of the turrets. There's 4 on each tank. They're split front and back, either side. It's the only real difference model-wise. But going into some of the details, let's kind of zoom in a little bit. And you can see the tracks have been dirtied up pretty well. Put a little bit of caked mud on it per the request of the person who owns these. All right. Now, if you saw my airbrushing video, how to airbrush a tank, you can see the work done on the actual airbrushing. Close up of the actual front. Let's see. There's some mud splatter underneath. Treads are mucked up a bit, but still can see some of the metallic elements. Okay. You can see the weathering as dust is uneven. Okay. On the commander, or I should say it's probably the commander. See, he's been painted. Now, if you look inside the actual tank, it's kind of hard to see, but even the brass shells that are stacked up next to the gunner's, or the loader's head, are actually painted brass, a dirty brass. Weathering on the back of the tank is a little bit heavier, dust-wise. Those grates, Nuln oil used to really pull out the depth of those grates. 50 caliber was painted up with a gunmetal gray. There we go. So that's the Hellcat. Again, all 3 of them pretty much look the same. Okay, this is the Commander's Sherman, or at least that's what I'm calling it. This is the only one that has an actual crewman up top. So let's kind of start up top and work our way down. Alright, so again, overall airbrush dusting. Very simple paint on the uniform. Using a tanker jacket and helmet of the period, later war. Again, 50 caliber is gunmetal gray with the regular olive drab ammunition box. Going down to the actual gun deck, you can see it's got layers of dust. The tow cable's been painted up, and you can see the oil spill, gasoline spills, and leading to the treads. Now the treads have actually got some of my mud effects on them, and you can see It's actually real mud that's been used. I actually mixed it with some of the same color paint I used to airbrush the model, so I get a little bit more of that the same color tone, and then of course PVA to hold it in place. So it's not freshly caked mud, but it's mud that's been caked and then got a little bit of moisture rain on it to kind of wash some of it away and smooth it out a bit. And this particular one has some nose art on it for the tank. Alright, if we go around to the front, let's see. Weathering is fairly simple. And the other side is the same. And the tools in the back are all appropriately toned, colored, with again gasoline spill and more mud along the tracks and runners accumulating under the bogies or by the bogies. And the rear, a little heavier dusting in back. Okay, so that's the Sherman. All three Shermans kind of look like that as well. So that's a nice little crew of Shermans. 2 more will make a full platoon. But he's got a really good start there with his unit. Not sure why you'd want to bring all 5. It's just, it's a lot of tanks. You want to spread them out, the types of tanks you got in your army list. Alright, so there's the commission. All ready to ship out and go or get delivered to the customer. Had a blast doing these, and I hope you learned something from the airbrushing video. And I hope you like the models. Well, thanks a lot for sticking with me, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.